Hey there, welcome back to Insightful Tidbits. Have you ever wondered what the most complex object in the universe is? Spoiler alert, it's not some far-off galaxy or a mysterious black hole. Nope, it's right between your ears, your brain. Stick around because we're about to unpack 10 jaw-dropping facts that will make you see your noggin in a whole new light. The brain's energy consumption, your brain, weighing just about 3 pounds, uses a whopping 20% of your body's total energy. That's like running a light bulb all day, every day. Crazy, right? The reason it's such an energy hog is that it's the central control system. It has to manage everything from your heartbeat to your Instagram scrolling. So, give it some credit, it's working overtime for you. Neurons and connections, your brain is bustling with around 86 billion neurons, and these little guys don't like to sit idle. They're forming trillions of connections, making your brain more complex than any city or social network you can imagine. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What happens when you form a new memory or recall some info? When you learn something new or experience something memorable, your neurons get to work. They fire signals that travel from one neuron to another via a synapse connection. Each new memory or piece of information either strengthens existing synapses or forms new ones, adding to this ever-changing neural network. It's like your brain's own internet, but instead of memes and cat videos, it's storing and retrieving your personal experiences, facts you've learned, places you've been, you name it. Processing speed. Have you ever wondered how fast your brain processes information? Strap in, because the numbers are truly mind-boggling. Your brain can process information at speeds of up to 120 meters per second. To put that into perspective, that's faster than the speed of a Formula One race car hurtling down the track at 240 miles per hour. Now, what does this actually mean for you? This lightning-fast processing allows you to react almost instantaneously to stimuli. Imagine touching a hot stove. Your brain processes the heat sensation and sends a signal to your muscles to pull your hand away, all of this in a fraction of a second. It's your built-in rapid response system. But it's not just about quick reactions. This speed also lets you perceive the world in real time, from understanding speech to catching a ball. Your brain processes the flood of information from your senses so quickly that you can adapt and respond to your environment without even thinking about it. It's like having a supercomputer in your head, tirelessly crunching numbers so you can go about your day seamlessly. Memory capacity. Have you ever run out of storage on your phone and wondered how much your brain can store? Well, get ready to be amazed. The storage capacity of your brain is virtually limitless, and some estimates even suggest it could hold up to 1,000 terabytes of data. To put that into perspective, that's enough to store about 1.2 million hours of high-definition video or about 3 million years worth of MP3 songs. But how does the brain achieve this? Unlike a computer that stores data in binary form, your brain uses a complex network of neurons and synapses. Each neuron can connect to thousands of other neurons, leading to an astronomical number of potential patterns and combinations. This allows for incredibly efficient data encoding and retrieval. And here's the kicker, your brain is so efficient that it doesn't need to delete old memories to make room for new ones. Instead, it reorganizes and compresses data to fit more into the existing space. It's like having an ever-expanding hard drive that organizes itself. Emotion and logic. Your brain is a master of balance. The left hemisphere focuses on logic and analytical thinking, while the right is all about emotions and creativity. This dual processing enables you to solve complex problems while being emotionally aware. So yes, thanks to this balance, you can crunch numbers and understand poetry. Brain waves. So, you've probably heard about brain waves, but did you know there are actually 5 different types? Yep, your brain's like a DJ, spinning different tracks for different moods. Alpha waves. These are the chill-out vibes of your brain. They kick in when you're relaxed, calm, and not focused on the outside world. It's the me time for your brain. Alpha waves are the reason you feel so relaxed during meditation or when you're just lost in thought. Beta waves. Now, these are your workday playlist, engaging when you're alert, attentive, and actively thinking. They're dominant when you're problem-solving or making decisions. Basically, it's your brain in get stuff done mode. Delta waves, the deep sleep heroes. These waves are slow, loud, and take the stage during deep, dreamless sleep. They help with restoring the body and brain, So they're the cleanup crew working the night shift in your head. Theta waves. Ever been so engrossed in a book or a movie that you lost track of time? That's when theta waves are at play. They're associated with deep relaxation, daydreaming, and light sleep. Also, these waves are front and center during REM sleep, when most dreaming happens. Gamma waves. These are the high-frequency waves involved in higher cognitive functions like learning, memory formation, and information processing. They're like the super-fast broadband of your brain, connecting different regions for optimal performance. Each type of wave has its purpose, and your brain knows when to switch from one to another. It's like having a built-in Spotify playlist for every occasion. The blood-brain barrier. You wouldn't let just anyone into your home, right? You've got locks, an alarm system, and a guard dog. Well, your brain has its own security system, too. It's called the blood-brain barrier. This isn't just some wall, it's a highly selective filter made up of endothelial cells that line your brain's blood vessels. So why is this barrier so crucial? For starters, it keeps out harmful substances like toxins, pathogens, and some drugs, basically acting like a VIP club's bouncer but for your brain. But it doesn't stop there. It also regulates the transport of essential molecules like glucose and amino acids, which your brain needs to function properly. But here's the cool part, the blood-brain barrier isn't static, it can adapt and change based on the brain's needs. For example, it can become more permeable during inflammation or injury to allow immune cells to come in and do their job. It's like your brain's own adaptive security system, ensuring that only the right guests get in while keeping the party crashers at bay. Neuroplasticity. Let's talk about one of the most amazing features of your brain, neuroplasticity. It basically means that your brain is like putty, it can mold and change. But what's really cool is how and why it does this. Every time you learn something new, like playing a musical instrument or even juggling, your brain starts forming new connections between neurons. It's like adding a new road to an already intricate highway system. But it's not just about adding new roads, it's also about improving the existing ones. When you practice something repeatedly, the connections for that skill become stronger and more efficient. That's why practice makes perfect, or at least, better. And get this, neuroplasticity isn't just for the young and spry, it happens throughout your entire life. So, that old saying that you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Well, that doesn't apply to your brain. Even after injuries like a stroke, neuroplasticity allows your brain to reorganize itself to regain functions, which is why rehabilitation can work wonders. Brain's water content. Let's talk about something we all take for granted, water. You might be surprised to learn that about 75% of your brain is made up of water. Now, you might be wondering, why so much? Water plays a crucial role in nearly all of your brain's functions, from acting as a shock absorber for the brain and spinal cord to helping produce neurotransmitters and hormones. So what happens if you don't get enough water? Dehydration can seriously mess with your brain, causing symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. In severe cases, it can even lead to delirium. But that's not all. Dehydration can also affect your mood, making you more susceptible to feelings of anxiety and depression. So the next time you feel off, try grabbing a glass of water. It might just be what your brain needs. But what about the flip side? Can you have too much water? Well, yes, but it's pretty rare. A condition called water intoxication or water poisoning can occur if you drink excessive water in a short period. This can lead to an imbalance of electrolytes in your body, potentially causing a dangerous condition called cerebral edema, where water enters the brain cells, causing them to swell. The bottom line? Like most things in life, balance is key. The yawning mystery. Have you ever caught yourself yawning right after someone else does? It's weird, right? Welcome to the yawning mystery, a puzzling phenomenon that has scientists scratching their heads. But we've got some theories, and they're tied to the social nature of your brain. One popular idea is that yawning is a form of social bonding. When you see someone yawn, mirror neurons in your brain fire up and make you yawn, too. These neurons help us understand and imitate the behavior of others, making it easier to connect and communicate. It's like your brain saying, "Hey, I see you're yawning, so let's be in sync." Another theory suggests that yawning helps regulate the brain's temperature. By taking in a large gulp of cool air, you could be helping your brain stay cool and function better. So the next time you're in a group and everyone starts yawning, think of it as a group brain cool-down session. Yawning is also thought to increase alertness. This could be particularly useful in social settings, like when you're with family or friends, to keep everyone on the same level of alertness. It's like a natural cup of coffee for the group. So there you go. 10 mind-blowing facts that make you appreciate your brain even more. If you had a blast learning these facts, click that like button, share this with your friends, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more insightful tidbits.